Hey guys, so I'm out here. It's end of March, and God, it's like almost 90 degrees out here in Texas today. It's very breezy, windy, but it's a nice day. Um, so I'm out here this past week. Let's see if I can get them in the picture. There's one. I got a couple of peach trees, and got those in the ground, and they seem to be doing pretty well. Um, I wanted more, but I settled for two. Um, I want to do some plums and some apples and some pears and that sort of stuff. But for now, a couple of peach trees is a good start. I've got this whole area, this whole section here. I want to put kind of a miniature um, fruit tree grove in. Like I said, plums, apples, pears. Uh, Miss M has a couple of other ideas that she wants for trees, and I got a little area where I'm going to throw those in the ground here, just in front of this hay. You can see back there. Got my seedlings started. They've sprouted. They're doing well. It's a little too soon, I think, to put in the ground. But maybe in the next 2-3 weeks, I'll end up putting those in the ground. One thing I talked about in an earlier video is I was trying to get the ground prepped, trying to get it leveled out, and kind of out here it's ups and downs and hills and valleys, and there's virtually no level ground out here. So I was trying to get the tractor in here to get an area leveled out. I don't think that's going to happen. So I've decided to do some container gardens this year. And never really done container gardening. I don't know what to expect for containers. We've kind of trimmed it down. I think I'm doing 2 or 3 different types of tomatoes, 3 types of hot peppers, some eggplant. I'm going to do some loofahs, some birdhouse gourds, and some cucumbers, and that's it. We did pick up some Japanese sweet potatoes, those purple sweet potatoes, but I haven't gotten those prepped yet. They haven't sprouted yet, so they're not going in anytime soon, and I'm thinking it might be a little too late right now to get those in the ground. I could be wrong, but it gets awful hot, awful dry out here in Texas. And I don't know how the purple sweet potatoes do in this kind of weather out here. So I may or may not do some sweet potatoes, those purple Japanese sweet potatoes, which are supposed to be phenomenal. I've had them before. I grew them for a couple of years, and then, oh God, last year, 2 years ago, I didn't get anything. I don't know what happened, why they didn't grow, but I didn't get any, so I stopped growing them. We just got a couple more. We're trying to get some sprouts going on those right now, and hopefully get some purple sweet potatoes. But in the meantime, I'm kind of plotting out my area where my containers are going, and it's about a 30 by 30 foot area that I'm going to use to do all my containers for my garden. And that's, I had big plans in my mind. Half the yard was going to be fruits, vegetables, what have you. I wanted to do asparagus. I wanted to do onions. I wanted to do garlic. I don't think that's going to happen right now. At least not this year. Like I said, I didn't really have the chance to get the tractor out here and level out any ground. And to be honest with you, the soil out here is terrible. It's God, maybe foot and a half of sand, and then clay underneath. And it's just not good gardening material. I was going to level it out and get some topsoil in here maybe, and get some fertilizer in here and get it prepped. But I just ran out of time. I went back to work, driving a truck again, and I'm working 55 hours a week doing that. So basically I just have weekends out here on the homestead to get everything done. Miss M's busy with the farm as a whole. They've got their market garden going, and they're doing the eggs, and they've got the goats and cattle to take care of and tend. So she's busy. She's busy 7 days a week doing that stuff. So between her doing the overall farm stuff and me back to work, our time is limited. So we just do the best we can, There's, 4, 5, maybe 6 goats that are pretty close to giving birth, and that's really exciting. It's such a cool thing. Baby goats are just amazing. They're little butt heads, but still, they're very fun. If you don't like baby goats, there's something wrong with you. Baby goats are just awesome. So we were expecting at least one to go yesterday. Could be any minute now, honestly. Like I said, 4 or 5 pregnant females, and they'll be giving birth probably in the next week. So M's going to be busy with baby goats, that's for sure. And then, like I said, I'm back full time working. So that cuts down on the homestead time, But it's all part of it. Like I've said in other videos, we're trying to do everything out here without borrowing or taking out loans, or make a little, do a little, make a little, do a little, to grow the homestead without going into debt, without owing anyone any money, or the object is to be self-sufficient and support ourselves out here eventually. And so we do it all in dribs and drabs and little pieces. I am a little disappointed that I didn't get as far along as I wanted to be, but that seems to be the nature of the beast out here. It's, I guess, if you're a homesteader, you tell me, do you always seem to run out of time? Because it sure feels that way. It's, it seems like we never have enough time to do the things. That's a song, isn't it? Never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do. That's homesteading, man. That's my experience with homesteading. So tell me if you guys run into the same situation. I know it's kind of crazy that I think we're doing well. We think we're on top of things, or I think I'm on top of things anyway, and oh crap, we ran out of time. So this year is going to be container gardens. You can see in the background there, oh god, there's still stumps I gotta burn out. There's always something, and that's part of it. Just keep going, keep moving forward, right? So you tell me, do you guys run out of time? Are you always running behind? I mean, luckily we got the seeds sprouted, and we're moving along in that direction. So they'll be ready to go in the ground in the next couple of weeks. We're on time with that. I got 2 fruit trees in the ground. That's that's a huge thing, man. These peach trees are just beautiful. They're not quite in full bloom yet, but they've got these beautiful pink little flowers on them, and it's just so cool to see, man. That just brings so much joy. You know, to me, it's just amazing. Um, Living out here and watching things grow, and it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, you know. But so much joy and so much enjoyment and peace when you see the fruits of your labor, no pun intended, maturing, you know. How do you guys do it, man? Do you seem to run out of time on everything? I guess you just got to be grateful for what you can get done, you know? I don't know. I don't know if you can hear the birds out here chirping. It's just a beautiful day. Wouldn't trade it for the world, you know? Miss M's an amazing woman, and we have a cute little house, and it's all ours, and we don't owe anyone anything for it. And we've got this nice little piece of property out here surrounded by a farm and out in the middle of nowhere, and it's just us and the animals and the garden. Hopefully the garden. And I just can't express how incredible it is to be out here. So tell me, is it rewarding for you? Do you feel fulfilled when you're behind and none of your plans seem to work out and nothing's quite going in the right direction, and you feel stressed and you're overwhelmed? And do you feel good about it? Are you in the right space? You're in the right frame of mind to deal with the setbacks. It does get overwhelming, but when you sit back and look, wouldn't trade it for the world. All right, I'm gonna sign off there. You can see my buckets all over the place, and I got stakes in the ground and kinds of stuff going on here, kind of plotting out where everything's gonna go for my container. So hopefully it'll be a fruitful endeavor. I'm gonna make some loofahs this year. I'm gonna make some birdhouses with the gourds. I'm gonna make some canteens with the gourds, and then of course my daughter Lauren and I love campanada. I'm gonna make some campanada this year, and fresh tomatoes and cucumbers, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be amazing. All right, I'm gonna go there. Tell me how you guys handle running behind. Tell me if it's overwhelming. Tell me if it gets to be too much and you sit back and realize how blessed you are with it. All right, I'm gonna go. Have fun. Be safe. Stay free. Out.